Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Hope my mic is working. Let's see. Michelle is here, and Tammy, and Anita. Hello, everybody. And Dawn. Dawn, hey. Oop, there went a fire truck or an ambulance or something. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry about last week, folks. I felt sound asleep. I was out like a proverbial light. I had an extremely busy day on Monday, and then, hey, Sandy, glad to see you coming in. And then on Tuesday, getting up early, mixing the cookies for the first Christmas cookie day of the year, first Christmas cookie Tuesday. And last week we made oatmeal with raisins and chocolate chips in them. And we also made thimble cookies, the thumbprint cookies. Today we made snickerdoodles and peanut butter snowballs. So, and yesterday, of course, after that, last week, I then was, hello, Gemma. Hello. I did teaching for the 4 hours, 3 to 7. Got home after I dropped Crystal off at her home, and then to my place. I sat down I thought, oh, okay, I'm going to just sit down for half an hour, then I'll get my stream set up. And of course, I fell sound asleep on the chair, just like out like a light. Yay, I'm awake. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I fell fast asleep. I hope everybody's great tonight. What are y'all drinking? Gemma, I know's got her tea. Actually, today I have a Dunkin' Donuts Dunkin' Latte, heavily caffeinated, that I wanted, and I was teaching tonight, and they didn't put the mocha in it. So, unfortunately, it tasted too much like coffee. So after work, I went in and I pulled back through the Dunkin' Donuts line. I said, "Could you add mocha to this, please?" Ah, Dawn, see, Dawn and I are both on the cold brew coffee kick. And Sandy's drinking tea. Very good. I know I'll be up all night. Yeah, okay. Sandy, weren't you feeling well? Sandy's surgery is scheduled for November 5th. Isn't it voting day? Is that voting day? Sandy's, yeah, that's voting day. Which one, Sandy? This one, the Galaxy Girl? I like Galaxy Girl too. You're going with me into the kitchen. Okay. Okay, Tammy. Gold Peak Zero Sugar Sweet Tea. All right, Anita. Food Lion Cola. All right. Anybody got a snack that you're hanging on to? Well, I hope you can go vote before you go under the knife. Oh, early voting next week? Awesome. Galaxy Girl is it was by Dak. I don't think it's, hey, I just had some chocolate chip cookies. It's a Dak, by Molly Harrison. It's a 22 by 28 inches. I need to get a frame for her. I'm going to put up, a couple different ones behind me for the next time. I was going to do it. I have a surprise for you guys tonight because of, Miss Maria did not want the prize that she won 2 weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. I'm going to re-give it out tonight to those of you who are here. Did I use special drills? It had special drills. Believe it or not, it had half pearls, really thick half pearls in it. It comes with the kit. It had a lot of ABs. A lot of ABs, and it had thick half pearls. And I love that. Homemade Rice Krispie treats with dark chocolate chips on them. Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I hope you can, Sandy. She's awesome. She is just so much fun. She was a lot of fun to do. It's getting cold here too, Dawn. One of our members, Lori, had texted and had emailed me and said that she is doing fine. She was in South Carolina. One of my dearest friends from North Carolina is fine. We have some relatives in Florida that I haven't heard from, but I haven't heard anything anything bad from them either. So I haven't heard anything bad about them either. Ooh. Well, I don't know about that. Let's see. I'm just checking over. Oh, cool. You guys are putting up your whips. Excellent. I'm looking over our Facebook page, and I have a new person to approve. Very good. Awesome. So we have a new member to greet when you get back into the Facebook posts. I wanted everybody to check in. Yay! Thank you, Tammy. You're so good at this. Putting up. Don't forget to come over to our pages. Teresa is working it out. She got Sea Breeze Trail done by Chuck Pinson. It is gorgeous. It is so beautiful. She whips them out. And Kay Perez is doing really beautiful pile of pumpkins. Teresa is just whipping them out. Holy cow. I love how fast she goes along. How fast she whips along. Let me go through. Some of you might have been able to see the Aurora Borealis. It was as south as West Virginia, I heard. 44 degrees tonight, Sandy. Ooh. Yep. Leave your DNA on the thumbs up button if you wouldn't mind. 21 degrees. Gemma, that's Celsius, though. We're the only weird ones who hadn't gone to the metric system or Celsius. Your aunt survived the storms in Florida. They lost power, but the generator was running. That's excellent. I think they were told not to stay, though. Everybody was told not to stay in Florida. They needed to evacuate everything to the center of Florida. I think Orlando was probably packed. You've got pictures of what, Dawn? What did I miss? You've got pictures of... must have missed a part of the chat here. 80s during the day, 40s at night. Yeah, it's getting chilly here too. I need to get my jeans jacket out, and yeah, there's a lot of people that I'm so glad that people have been surviving these horrible storms. The Aurora. Okay, the Aurora. You got to put your pictures up there. 61 Fahrenheit. You got to put your pictures on the site, Dawn. I'd love to see your pictures. Um, oh, I have chocolate in my mouth. I am so sorry. So, I want to show you a couple things tonight. I got a few new things in to show you. Did I show you the pictures of the skeletons that we put in my classroom? I don't think I did. I don't think I showed you the skeletons. Let me go to my photos. It's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. All right. I'm going to share my. You're going to save me the chocolate for later. Yeah, I could have been. Okay, let me show y'all. This is the Ariel skeleton. Katie put a rainbow wig on her, made a seashell bra for her, and had a blanket type thing that she made into like a fishtail for her. Now, this pirate ship was in okay, my aunt passed away over a year ago, and my cousin brought a trailer full of stuff that my mom was going to go through for a yard sale at church this past weekend. And this was in it. Mom remembers she hated this thing. She was afraid of it when she was little. So this is old. This was my grandparents. How they got it, where they got it from, I have no idea, but it lights up. And my aunt had it for eons. But I thought it would look good next to Ariel. So I want to also show you, there is Captain Bligh with my daughter's Halloween costume on him. He's got the pirate jacket, the eye patch, the tricorn hat, and he's got like a plastic sword sticking out of his chest. The treasure chest here is one I used for my children's messages and stuff. I would hide things in it and bring it up. So that's going to have their Halloween goodies. I'm going to give out their Halloween goodies in that. So that's that. I think I showed you the pictures of the other you know, the rest of the classroom, right? I think I have. I think I have. Tell me if I haven't. If you haven't seen the rest of the classroom, the aquarium classroom. We're going to have the classroom contest toward the end of the week. We had last week, we were really, really busy. Part of the Monday was getting everything perfect for big wigs from the Boys and Girls Club that were coming to inspect everything. So once a year, they come in and they inspect the building and the classrooms, and they get to ask the teachers questions and stuff like that. And do you know your ratios? How many teachers to kids and stuff like that. So we were all ready to go for Tuesday. That was part of why Monday was so crazy. So, oh, Tammy, you missed the skeletons. I put pictures of the skeletons on there. I can put them on again if you want to see them. But I didn't know if you guys had seen the whole. Did I show the whole classroom? I wasn't sure. But anyway, so he didn't get there last week. He was sick, so he came today. And of course, we weren't in yesterday, so my classroom was half of a mess. But anyway, we cleaned it up a little bit. I just had to straighten up the books and the bookshelves. I had it pretty much cleaned from last week, but somebody did the floors, which I'm very grateful for, because that was the biggest thing. And when the guy came into my room, he goes, "Oh, I like the way this is decorated." So that made me feel good. And I have to tell my daughter that too. And taking Crystal, I heard today that she was reevaluated when she was like a 7 on the depression scale, which is really, really bad, a couple months ago. Since she did soccer and made a couple friends, and since she's been at the Boys and Girls Club for the past month, she is now down to a 2. She's down to a 2. So I'm so, so happy we're doing the right thing for Crystal. I'm jumping for joy. And such a such a good thing that's happened to my granddaughter. We're doing the right thing. Oh, so I guess you've all seen the room, so I haven't seen any comments come up about that. And I talked to Zara on Friday. We had our Bible study on Friday, and she is eagerly awaiting the baby, which is going to be a big baby. They think the baby's going to be about a 10-pounder, 9 or 10 pounds, really big baby. So okay, I will. So she's anticipating being a Grammy next month, and all psyched about that. She said that she was so disappointed that I wasn't on last week because she had the time off and she was going to be on with us. And I'm like, oh man. Yeah, they said the room, like the guy who came to inspect said he really liked the room. So I'll show you the skeletons again first, so that Tammy can see them because she was out of the room. Here's old Captain Bligh in my daughter's Halloween costume from last year. And a friend of mine donated a whole bunch of shells. So they're there too. I put them around the bottoms of everything, and that was my, like I said, my aunt's light and a rainbow wig there. I think, now let me find where the other photos are before oh, okay, here's the shells. I can share you the shells too. Oops, not that. Not the invite. Let me show you there's the table of shells I put out in the back. This is like mermaid fabric, a netting fabric that she had that I put over top of the plastic, and then I just put the shells out on the plastic. So that's on the back table. And I'm going to put them in a container. And let's see. All right, I'll start at the door. So I'll share them again. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yep, that's what it looks like. Okay. This is what it looks like if you're looking out from my room. And I think I go this way. Out into the big game room. So looking into the room, this is what you see. You see these big puffy octopuses hanging from and nets on the ceiling. You have a big plastic drape in the back that has like a fish aquarium scene, and we put the blue water plastic up all around the room. Oops, that's sideways. I can't get it the other way around. That's sideways, I'm sorry. But this is the nets. This is the cozy reading area and more of the plastic. It's a big room. And that's what it looks like the right side up. And you're looking back out toward the door again. Now we have put letters on here that says happy to see, SEAU. And they made starfish. They made like kids in summer stuff. They colored them and they stuck them to the door, and I have lots of that golden strings hanging from everything. And I'm not sure if that's the last one or not. No, that wasn't the last one. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty much all the same. So that was that. Decorate a shell at the end of the year and take home. I'm going to before we change the room over to the um we're changing into an igloo in November for the winter holidays. My granddaughter costume is so cute. It's a Scooby Doo dress, like Scrappy Doo, I guess. It has a tail and ears. She'll wear black tights and white socks and fur and white gloves for white paws. It's so cute. It sounds adorable. Gemma's dressing up as a vampire. You do up your sister's house? Probably a sexy vampire, right? I'm dressing up too as a scary old woman. I hear that. I have a purple wig, a long-haired purple wig, and I got a black and purple top and skirt that the purple matches the hair, and it kind of looks like a witch's outfit or something like that, but it's a long skirt. And we have a costume party next Friday. We have big spaghetti dinner there for the kids on Thursday, and then we have a Halloween thing the following Friday. So, yeah, I thought it was funny. My daughter loves doing the house up in skeletons. Since I yelled at her last year about not taking the skeletons down till after New Year's, what I did, she decided this year that she's going to put the sleigh on the roof and put a skeleton on the sled. So it looks like it's sliding down the roof. And she's going to put other skeletons like are trying to climb up to get to the sleigh. And then she's going to make them look like they're all like in harness, like Santa's reindeer, the skeletons down the long driveway. I'm like, oh my Lord. I don't know. Yeah, if you can't laugh at yourself, Anita, it's exactly right. So it's funny, but I don't know if I told you, but my daughter is hiding gnomes all over my mom's gardens and my mom's house. Mom's like, she's not into gnomes, but Katie got it into her idea, into her head, to create, to have 90 gnomes around the house for her 90th birthday. Now we're at least 8 years away from that yet, but every time we turn around, there's another gnome. Today she hid like 3 more. She hid 2 teeny weeny ones in the dollhouse. Remember last year I made the advent calendar for the dawn thing with the dollhouse thing? Well, she hung one out of a chandelier today. She hung one in a shelf in the big sunroom where she's got all. It's just hilarious. I'm going upstairs and I think of when someone tells me I can't buy any more diamond base stuff. I like that. So when I saw this actually says I just wanted to stay home and craft. I just want to stay home and craft. And it's a gnome that has an art palette, and it is from Crystal Canvas Art Designs. So, and I think I saw, was it Nana's diamond painting Nana or something like that. I saw she did one, and I choose Joy. I bought that one too. I haven't gotten over to Nixie's yet. You're gonna get the advent calendar out this week. Your video out this week. Oh my gosh. A couple months ago we hid ducks everywhere. For my husband's 70th, Katie wants to put flamingos all over the lawn. He hates flamingos with a passion. I will look for it. Thank you for letting me know. Your grandmom's favorite movie? That was The Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah, it was okay. Yeah. And from someplace else, I think from AliExpress, I got things I want to do for the room. This one is an icicle, an ice, a snowflake, and this is only like a 20 by 30. It's a tiny one. I think I got it from Evermoment. I'm gonna do that for the kids. I got 2 packets of white icicles that I'm gonna do for the kids. We're gonna hang them all over the place. So I'm going to give them a snowflake when I need to take that down, when we take the igloo down. And so like I guess I got waylaid in what I was saying. So when we take the aquarium down for the winter stuff, we're going to make it into an igloo and have icicles and stuff hanging out of it and have lots of little twinkle lights above it. And I'm going to have the video screen that I have. I'm instead of having sharks and underwater stuff, I'm going to have snow and polar bears and penguins, like live streams of that kind of thing. I hope to have a video out soon of a product that ArtDot asked me to test out. Oh, cool. Great. Brought a load of wooden stars for gift tags. Nice. Then they can keep them. Yep. And then I'm going to give the shells out when I change to the igloo. So, Nightmare Before Christmas movie, but not a fanatic. No. Oh, yeah. Grinch. Yep. I love the Grinch. Okay. This is another Evermoment in their pretty purple thing. This is, I think, it's supposed to be a Christmas tree in the snow. Some kind of a snow thing. Yeah, this is a Christmas tree in the snow. That's what that one's going to be. And Evermoment is doing it kind of nice. They even include release sheets that are white. They have a sticker sheet, and it's actually stickers, but you have to cut them apart. And this is 43, and it's all blues and whites. All blues and whites, 43. Ooh, okay. I think I'm going to see if I can put some crystals in with it too. I'm getting Marvin Butterbutt. What is that? Dreamers has some great Christmas diamond paintings now. Yes, they do. There's 2 overseas ones and a regular one that I want, but I need to find the money. Yeah, we all do that. I have points, but not enough. Sister's friend asked me to go to the care home she works at and do some diamond painting. Hey, that's a great idea. Making Christmas cards would be good for them. Yeah, that's nice. Look at all these blues. It's all blue, guys. All blue and white and a little bit of natural. And this is their toolkit. Nice toolkit with a lot of baggies. Oh, and I got blue and white washi tape. Cool. I like that they're giving washi tape with this. So these are the kind of things, since I had a big diamond painting of an aquarium up, I wanted to get some diamond paintings up of frosty things. Mm-hmm. They're decorating some tree decorations to sell them. Oh, great, Gemma. Yay, putty. Oh, okay. Marvin Butterbutt is a new putty at Nix's Notions. Oh, okay, cool. What does it smell like? What's it supposed to smell like? Butter? I'm imagining it doesn't smell like butt. I was gonna use the Today I Choose Joy, since it has orange in it. I was gonna use that for NYX, and I haven't finished the one that I started already. So I didn't join the NYX's October. If you want to go over to NYX's Notions and the Phoenix Fantasy Facebook group, she's doing a hey Momo, she's doing a challenge for ADHD. As long as you have a little bit of orange in it. Oh, hi Gemma. Have a good evening, my lady. Thank you for joining us. What cookies did I bake today? You must have been out. Today we did snickerdoodles and peanut butter snowballs. It's where you mix peanut butter with Rice Krispies and peanuts and lots of confectioner sugar and a tiny little bit of butter. And you roll them all up. We have some dunked in coconut, some dunked in, you put like an icing around them and you roll them in coconut, or the icing around them in chopped peanuts. And other ones we just have in dark chocolate or in light chocolate. That's what we did today. I haven't had tasters of them. The snickerdoodles are delicious. Last week we did the oatmeal that have raisins and chocolate chips in them. And we did thimbles. That's the thumb press cookies that have the jelly in the center. And next week we're doing the candy canes, the twisted candy canes. And it's an almond dough that's just absolutely lovely. And peeling bells, which I'm doing orange and Denise is doing lemon. So we have orange and lemon cookies that look like little bells. Yep, I'll be waiting for the videos too. I can't wait to see them. Snickerdoodles are almost everybody's favorite, and they really go well in the bottom of the little cookie containers, for sure. I wanted to just show you something else that I got, and I haven't done it yet, but I got my first ones. Oh, I got 3. No, I don't like raisins. How did you remember that, Dawn? Man, you have a great memory. I don't like raisins, but when they're mixed with chocolate chips, you can't tell. You can't tell. It's funny, but when I was a little girl and Mom asked me to retype her recipes on recipe cards for her, left out all the raisins. She didn't like that too much. Marvin Butterbutt scent is a fruity tropical coconut type with notes of peach, coconut, apricot, cherry, middle notes of pear, milky melon, jasmine, cyclamen, and tonka bean. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to try that. So glad you're here, Momo. What I got was, it starts as a kit. It starts as, I don't have the outside thing for this yet. You remember the story about the raisins? Man, Dawn, you have a great memory. It's this. And these, each, you get a kit every month. It's supposed to be every month that you put it together. It's a 3D thing. It's like a shadow box. And you put the thing together to put in there. And I got the first 2. I think they're both about that. But they didn't give me the outside red thing. And I'm like, well, I'm waiting for that. But they give you a little booklet that goes with it. And it not only gives you the instructions, it gives you these little cartoons at the bottom and in the back. It's a whole cartoon thing. They are vampire candy corn containers. What? What is vampire candy corn containers? Okay, Sandy. So it gives you the full instructions on how to put them together. And they're teeny tiny. But then it gives you some information on the cartoon. And this one is on Charles Schulz himself. It's not Schultz, it's Schulz, because there's no T in it, like my name. And then more cartoons in there. It's so cute. Did you ever see how the cartoon characters look in their 50s in the early days? This is what they looked like. I'm trying to get it so that that's what the characters looked like early on in the 50s. I have some of the old books. October 1950. And it started in January. So this is the rest of the couch thing, the little table and stuff that goes with the couch setting. But I didn't get the thing to put it in. So until I get the thing to put it in, I'm not making the. And this is about the origin of peanuts, and from October, November. I'm waiting for December. And I went the extra and got the little ones that go down the side panels as well. And this is the big thing that tells you where each one goes. She has a memory like an elephant. Yes, she does. So this is like the whole the whole kit and caboodle of it, and I can't wait to get the background. There's some springtime scenes, summertime scenes, classic scenes, fall scenes, winter scenes, Peanuts gang, time to relax. They even have some of the Snoopy brothers and sisters in it. If you didn't know, Snoopy has brothers and sisters. So, yeah, and the things that go down the sides. That was the upgrade to the premium one. So I want to know where the other kit is. But anyway, I have the kits here, and I haven't been able to do them yet. And I have lots of the snowflakes that I'm going to be doing to hang from the thing. So how's everybody else doing? What is your favorite Halloween memory? That's going to be the crazy question of the night. That's okay. What is your favorite Halloween memory? That is the crazy question of the night. Mine, I remember, even though it was safe in the 60s, early 70s, to walk up and down the street panhandling for candy, because you knew everybody. In the early 70s, everybody knew everybody. It was one of those ages that no matter, our bus stop was most of the way up the street. We had to walk like uphill to get to our bus stop a ways. And if you did something wrong on your way home, your mother would know it before you got back, because everybody in the street would call each other. Going to get candy with family in the small town we lived in. Yeah. So when my brother and I were finally old enough to go out on our own, meaning mom and dad didn't hold our hands and walk around with us, we got to take our own little pumpkin pail with us. My dad had a Suzuki motorcycle, and it was the first year that my brother and I walked up and down alone. He got on his motorcycle. He dressed up as a ghost. So over top of his helmet, he had a sheet, but he had like a big eye thing cut out, and he drove his motorcycle as a ghost up and down the street because he didn't like that we went out by ourselves for the first time. It was too funny. Of course, we just loved it because he's dressed as a ghost, you know? That was just my parents' sense of humor. Dressed up as a little red devil with the pitchfork. I stole the costume. Aww. You sewed it. Oh, neat. We weren't very politically correct with all of our costumes back then. I remember that my mom pulled our hair back into into a nylon stocking, into a ponytail thing, and she pulled our eyes back into a little bit of a slant, and we kind of looked very Asian. Oriental is what it was called. We looked Chinese. You went out as a pillowcase. With the pillowcase. Okay. One year we almost won a costume contest in Cub Scouts, my brother's Cub Scout thing, because we went as dice. We dressed up in 2 boxes that we spray painted black and put white dots on, and we went as dice. Nobody knew who we were, except that my mom was pulled aside to be one of the judges, and of course, she couldn't vote for us, so we didn't win. And I was so upset because we could have won. We made my son a costume one year. We dressed him up as a toilet. Now, cardboard boxes are fabulous. Spray painted it white. We had an extra toilet lid that was going to go and replace one that was broken, but we didn't get it on there yet. So we had that on top of the box in front of him. And we had it rigged so that he could lift the lid with the string. And then on the one side, we had a toilet paper roll hanging off of the side. It was hilarious. So he wore that in school. What other ones did we do? We have a lot of teenagers and young adults that are going out now. But I don't get that many kids up and down the street anymore. We barely get 1 or 2, and they're my grandkids. So, and we have all the lights on, and we're right next to the street. We never got any at our place, but because we're 50 yards back off the street. Even though our lights were on, and we had a bowl of candy. One year, my husband dressed up as Frankenstein and sat on the Momo, and sat on the porch and had the big bowl of candy, but we still didn't get anybody. We were just too far off the street, I guess, even with all the lights on. Not that many kids. And right now, they take the kids to the trunk or treats. They take the kids to there's a big new neighborhood, which is all the streets down there, that they just go with a big group of kids now. And they hit all the brand new houses down there. You don't get kids, yeah. I think people are afraid to have their kids walk around at night. Yeah, all the candy for me. Yeah, there's that. You have to make sure you get candy you like, because you're gonna end up eating most of it. Yeah. We have trunk or treats at church, and we have a couple places that do that too. I think the parents feel it's safer. And they go to different Halloween parties now rather than walking around on the streets. It's safer. Nobody gets hit by a car. Nobody gets, abducted or anything. Cool. Oh, pain medicine on your leg. Oh, Sandy. I know Momo just jumped out, but I do want to give the giveaway away. I want to ask you guys to throw a comment in the chat, but I don't want Momo not to be part of it. If she's still here. I am just right out of the city limits. That's why we don't get any kids. They go to all the houses in town. Yeah. Parents come with their children here. I think they should. I'm sorry if my thing is bouncing. My street is retirees. I'm sure there are kids, but I just never see any. We have some kids. Oh my. And today, I didn't have 2 of the boys in class that drive me absolutely nuts. So two of the boys weren't there. I had a very calm class today, which was really nice. Well, they're never calm. They're all girls, so they're all over the place, but I can handle girl energy. Sometimes I can't handle disrespectful boy energy. Usually start around dusk. Yep. Yeah, they don't go out when it's real dark like they used to. We used to go out with flashlights and everything. Yeah. I never went into go into the haunted hay rides. I don't like being scared. So I'm not a big Halloween fan, but we play along. Kids love to dress up and have fantasies, so I just didn't want to I don't do any of the demons or any of the real bloody stuff. I don't like that kind of thing. But the kids used to help at the firehouse up the street, the haunted hayride. They used when they got older in their 20s, they helped out, helped create it, and helped scare other people and stuff. Wouldn't let my kids go out if I had young ones. Yeah, I would too. My favorite Halloween memories are getting paper lunch bags filled with my favorite penny candy from the local deli. Oh, I love penny candy. Yeah, the school kids um in the Boys and Girls Club next week on Friday, we're doing a big Halloween carnival. Um and I have no idea what I'm giving away, Tammy. Except that I filled little bags of goodies of treats and I had some extra treats left over from my Boys and Girls kids. So we're having a Halloween carnival, which means that all the teachers are setting up different games, and I usually wind up putting on the fake tattoos or something that they like, and they all get to dress up, and we dress up, and we have a good time. So I don't know what they do in school. I think in the school they don't do the Halloween parades anymore. They don't do any holidays in school anymore, Tammy. Oh, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. I'm probably just gonna go down to CVS and get some candy that I like, and if they come, I'll give them out, and if not, I made 2 little bags of goodies for my grandkids, and a lot of it, the stuff that I gave the kids, I got it from, like, Oriental Trading. They had lollipops that look like Twisted. It's orange, black, and white mixed together. They had lollipops that were like candy apples, caramel candy apples. It's a red lollipop with, like, a caramel outside of it. And I got pencils and um funny like brain erasers and what else did I stick in there? A hollow like a fall slap bracelet. They like those kind of things. Those sticky I got skeleton candy that's in a little plastic clear coffin and they have like bones that are candy, the chewable candy type things, and they're in the little coffin thingies. So I put them all in a little baggie and I'm giving them away. It's a shame they don't even do Valentine's cards. That's a shame. Well, we do all kinds of crazy things with them, with our kids. I'll give out Christmas cookies and stuff like that toward Christmas. I'm lucky I had the experience, the fun in school when I went. Yeah. There's a lot that kids today miss because we're all politically correct and we're all afraid and sanitized and all that stuff. You didn't type that? That's weird. What does that mean? What does what mean? You were responding to Dawn when she said not even Valentine's cards. And you put no, and then when you started to type Dawn's name, it came up Dawn P because she's in chat and it says at Dawn P. Just like when you responded to me and you started to type my name, it just put at my name there. Is that what you mean? At just means that's who you're responding to if you start to type their name. Yeah. Well, let me give something away. You didn't type, what are you giving away? You didn't? Well, that's weird. Well, 2 weeks ago, I pulled something out for the other Gemma Smith, Maria. Yeah, and she doesn't do squares. Remember the rainbow spectrum? I know Michelle loved it. Is there anybody else here who does not do squares at all? I'd show you, but it's wrapped up and it was ready to go. And then she said, no, send it to somebody else because she doesn't like squares. So I want to give it away again. I didn't get to mail it out, and here it's sitting for 2 weeks. So it's a nice one. And it's like a big swirly thing, and it's like a rainbow spectrum. Is there anybody here that does not do squares? Okay. All right. So let me do the giveaway. And let me choose my stream for today. And I'm going to do the word to put in the chat for the giveaway will be square. SQUARE. S. Squares. SQUARES. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go to giveaway tool. I mean, that is just really queer that you didn't type that. Okay, so can you see that? I want to make sure y'all can see what I'm seeing here. Not that one, goofy. That one. There I am. Let me put me in the down at the bottom here. Square, 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 squares. Okay, so it says it's only got one entry so far. There we go. Now it's catching up. 2. So Anita and Sandy. Yeah, I think you need to type the pound squares. There we go. Squares with an S, honey. SQUARES. I think you might need to do that one again. Mrs. Tammy. Anybody who's lurking, now's the time to put your pound squares in. Now that's a good question, Anita. You didn't press dictate, did you? There you go. Entries are up to 5. I know Momo is not. She went to dinner. And Gemma left. And I'm here, so I don't count. Okay, so I guess that's it. And nobody lurking in the background that wants to put your thing up. All right. Oh. Oh, okay. That's when I think you have to go like on the side. I don't know if you have one on the side, but mine says private chat. If you want it for me only, then you click the little private chat thing on the side. But that I don't know what you have on your YouTube. I have that on the StreamYard. I'm still using StreamYard right now. Okay, so let me go over here and hit the drum roll and see who's going to win it. Here we go. Anita! Very good. Anita's the winner. Congratulations, Anita. All right. Cool. Cool. So Anita wins the rainbow squares. Tell Anita, tell Nix that I will be over as soon as I know the contest is half over, but I will be joining if I still can, if I'm still allowed to join the October challenge for ADD. I'm going to use the orange one here. I just wanted to finish the butterfly I was working on and start fresh on a new one. Even though the butterfly had orange, it was half started before when October came around. I wanted to get it done. Yep, you know it. We got a couple minutes yet. Anything else going on that I need to know about? Any scuttlebutt going on in the diamond painting community that maybe my Tammy hasn't already let me know about? Anything else I should know? Anita, do you want to put up the October information, the Phoenix fantasy information in the chat here, and I'll put it up on the screen. You wear the horseshoe on your finger, Anita? The lucky horseshoe. I'll try to get there this Saturday night. There was one weekend I wanted to drive out to York. This might have been the weekend. No, it's in November, actually. I don't know anymore. Yeah, it's the first weekend in November I want to be at. Yeah, I could, yeah. I could, yeah. Okay, so I've been invited again this year, first of all, to be in the holiday premiere one, where from the week before, like from Christmas Eve morning all the way through the end of Boxing Day for a couple days, they do diamond painting premiere thing where it jumps from 1 hour next to the next hour, and all these diamond painting creators are putting an hour together, and you can be online and chat with us 24/7 in case you get lonely or something like that over the holiday. You can jump onto YouTube and we'll be in the chat chatting with you. Thank you, Anita. Phoenix Fantasy. Yep, that's what I want to show. At least one orange drill in it. Yep. So that I want to tell everybody. I'll be in on that again. I do have Advent starting December 1st. I will be on every day, a little bit every day for Advent. So that's coming up. I have snowflakes to do. I got Advent things, not diamond painting this year. I got tea and hot chocolate. 12 teas, 12 hot chocolates. So every other day I might have one or the other. I also got a kit that's crafting around the world, a little craft from a different place around the world. It has a little baggie with the flag of the country on it, and it's something you do. So people got a kick out of when I was doing the crazy crafts online and talking to you guys as I was doing the crazy craft. So I'll put that out too. So uh, whether I still do a canvas and I peel off one at a time, or whether I do the 12 um, for the 12 months, I have a square for each of the 12 months, which is like a mug of whatever, hot chocolate or tea or whatever. But it has like the month on it and it's decorated for that month. I have 12 of those, so I might do, half of that every day. I'm not sure. I have stuff like that to do. Ugh. Oh, and chocolates. I got a 24 package Godiva chocolate, and that's waiting for me too. I have a little chocolate. That's blame Gemma on that, the chocolate. I couldn't get away from that for Advent. Okay, so January, starting January 1st, it's new beginnings, and I'm working on getting a special guest star, a creator or a company, again, like we had before. We like to have all new sponsors. So Tammy and I are starting our sponsor list for January for new beginnings. And basically, you just start something new. It can be any craft again. There's no, I don't have, oh, it has to be a 40 by 30 and you have to, I don't have all those rules. Just, it has to be fresh. It has to be new. It has to be something you wanted to get to, something you've been meaning to get to. Whether it's diamond painting or I don't know, plastic canvas or knitting or something like that, whatever. It just has to be something new that you're starting, and you have to make progress on it every week and show us a little picture of your progress every week. We will try to get sponsors as well. Yep, Tammy would like to know if you have anybody that you would like to have as a sponsor. Please put that in there. It can be a large whip, yeah. Well, a work in progress, it just has to start fresh. It has to start new. New beginnings is the theme. So it can't be a whip you've already worked on. It has to be something brand new. We'll talk to Nix about it. But I want to I want to leave room for lots of different sponsors too. I want to kind of get I love Nix as a sponsor. She was fantastic. I don't want to burden um, the same people with donating more than once or twice a year. I don't want to do that. So, and I want to get a bunch of um, small business like Nick's out there too. I think I want to do Diamond Drills USA or something like that for some special drills, and I want to maybe see if I can get somebody like Arteza or something like that to do some crafting or painting supply. I don't know. I want to see if I can branch out into other crafts. Not like I don't have a gazillion things behind me in my craft living room that I can donate towards it. I don't know. Does anybody here do stamping? If you do stamping, I have some stamps. Card making, scrapbooking. I know that you've already sent in a lot of your. You've all sent in your list, so I'm going to look through that craft list that you've all sent in and see what other crafts you guys are up to. I know Tammy sticks to diamond painting. Yep, we're making a list. Yep, PM or email Tammy and she can help get the list together. So unfortunately, ladies, I'm wiggling in my seat here. You also do woodworking, Sandy? Some of you do amazing, fantastic crafts, and I would love to see. Oh, ribbon embroidery, Dawn! I love ribbon embroidery. I want to see a big variety of crafts. That's fine. Diamond paint or color if you've got a new one you want to start on. Um, or if you haven't done something, like if you haven't gone outside of a canvas, if you want to do a freestyle, like you can combine diamond painting and coloring and take a coloring page, put the sticky over top of it, the double-sided sticky thing, and do your own freestyle coloring with the gems on top of it, with your leftover gems. Maybe that's something new you'd like to try. Uh, so, oh, ribbon embroidery is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I have some examples. I did ribbon rosettes and stuff on somebody's prom gown one time, black on black. Oh, turned out so gorgeous. Little beads and what I have some beaded embroidery where you actually sew with the beads on it. Oh, cool. You sent me in through Facebook or through email? Let me see. No, it's not email, so you must have done through Facebook. So let me go look at the Facebook site. Oh, yes. Oh, man. All right. Let me go see that. Let me share my screen again. Share screen. Ouch. Oh, man. There we go. That's gorgeous. Is that like wood burning or it's etching? Yeah, it's beautiful. Very pretty. Ooh. Oh, she's pretty. Very nice. I hope I went the right direction. I don't, yeah, I guess that is the only direction to go. And you sent me two. So there's the two you sent me, I think. Or you sent me more. I don't know. Ooh, look at that on a band box. That's beautiful. It's a hat box. And horses. Cool. An eagle. Nice. I think I saw this one. I think you sent me that one. All right, that's beautiful. It's on just on a woodcut. Well, haha. All right. I don't want to go back too far. um, there we go. Did a CCAD page? Crystal Canvas has coloring pages. Yes. Use ribbon two. Yep, 2mm to embroider on. Yep. You just did a freestyle canvas. I'll post pictures in the group later. Yes, please, Michelle. I'd really love to see that. And I want to do the beading. I want to do a beaded embroidery. I have two kits here I haven't done yet. I freehand the design, then I paint and stain the wood. Beautiful. Yep. Yeah, she does. She actually does. Just posted it to the group. All right. I trimmed the outside of the wood. 14 paint. Ooh. Okay, let me double check that and off of that one. Let me see. Let me see. I have to refresh my site here. Oh, oh, that's right. This is the one you were doing. Yes, I did see that. Wait a minute. All right, let me go over here and share that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is so cool that you put the glow in the darks in there. Can y'all see that? Maybe I have to make it bigger yet. You freestyled it in there and you did the glow in the dark ones. That's really cool. Very cool. definitely. So I carve and then burn the wood. Custom pens by Cheryl for a sponsor. That's a nice one. There, put that up there. Mark made me pens. He's playing with resin. He made me a really skinny pen that has a little bit of a curve to it. Then he made me a fatter plastic, a purple one, and I couldn't get that thing out of my hand. I just kept rolling it and rolling it and rolling it in my hand. Took a month and a half to do. Wow. We did a good job. It looks really good, Michelle. Really good. I love that. I love that a lot. So I can't wait to see what you're up to. If you get something new for Christmas that you want to start in January, if you think of something, I can't. That chocolate is still in my mouth, isn't it? I thought I'd gotten it off. Maybe it's just in my mind. So yeah, um, definitely. So yeah, then we'll save that for January, and we'll do that in January. So there's a lot coming up in the holidays. So it all starts with Christmas cookies in October. I have 3 months, 4 months, including January, 4 months of mania. So if I'm late, oh Momo, we already did the giveaway. Anita got the giveaway. I'm sorry you missed it for dinner. When November rolls around, I'll be giving something else away. That's okay, hon. I'll give you a chance. I didn't get the member YouTube, the member member meetup on Zoom. We didn't have that yet this month. I want to do that this month. I don't know what you all are doing. Well, Teresa can't make it on a Saturday. But if you'd seen my schedule, you'd see I only have Saturdays and Sundays. And some Saturdays are not there. Anybody do a live stream on like a late Sunday afternoon? Like Eastern Standard Time would be maybe 4 o'clock. I usually have a phone call to one of my friends during that time, but I can move that around. Anybody do a Sunday afternoon stream? That maybe we can do our you can't do Saturdays either, Anita. No, because you're up all night with Saturday Night Live. What about Sunday afternoons? Late afternoon. Am I getting into family dinner time? I was eating dinner, no worries. Trying to catch up on comments. I've had a toothache all week. I have a broken tooth in the back. It's going to take me another 2 weeks to get to the dentist. I can't get in till the end of November, the last day of November. Last day of October. 31st, Halloween day. Yep. I'm going to the dentist Halloween day. And I have a full week this week. I know and I have a broken tooth in the front. It was broken out in the back, and now it's sharp. So you can still see my tooth here, but it's sharp. You're free most days but Tuesday and Thursday. That's when you do your live. Yeah. You can do late Sunday afternoon. All right. Sundays evenings are better for Tammy. Tammy, you'll have to let me know what time your grands go. If you have your grands for the weekend, what time they go back home or whatever, so that I know. Because we can do a member live like next week, like on the 20th, this coming Sunday. I can move my girlfriend's phone call to Saturday. I don't do dentist either, but I have to. When it starts aching, when I can't drink tea or coffee, my chocolate coffee, because my tooth ache. No, I have to go. I don't have any choice. Okay. Sunday evenings are fine too. All right. Well, we'll do a Sunday evening then, like an early evening. I don't want to do it too late. I don't want to do like at a 9 o'clock late. So we can do a member meetup on Sunday. Let me write that down so I remember. On the 20th, Sunday evening, Sunday Zoom, WW, members. So I'll have to figure out what time then. We'll have to figure out what time. Tammy, maybe you and I can talk a little bit later in the week. 2 p.m. on Sunday. Grandchildren only come every other weekend. Then my grandsons are not here on Sundays. So if they're going by 4 Eastern, that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe I don't want to do it over dinner hour for people, but if I do it at 4, no. If I do it at 6 or 7, that'll be dinner time for you guys that are more westerly. Should I do it at 7 Eastern? Do it at 7? That means it'll be 5 for you, Towns. Is that all right? And it'll be afternoon, more the West Coast. That's good? All right, I'll make it 7 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll be over dinner time or a little earlier for as you go on west. Okay, let's do that then. 7 p.m. Sunday night. I'll send around the Zoom link to the members. That'll be our members only stream. It might work better on a Sunday night overall rather than a Saturday morning. I don't know. Central time that's Tammy's time zone, I think. No, because Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. So you're Central, you'd be 1 hour earlier than us. So if it's 7 o'clock here, it'll be 6 o'clock Central. Yeah. No. The other way around. Central will be 6 p.m. Yeah, you're at the same time as me, Mutt. So yeah. You can get your email now. Okay, good. Good deal. Well, now that we have all that nailed down, and my old lady bladder is knocking and telling me that I need to get up and move very quickly, I'm going to have to say goodnight. Yeah, Mountain is 2 hours different. Yeah, I'm going to have to get up and say goodnight. That's all right, Nina. You're allowed. It's 10 o'clock at night for me. So thank you for joining me, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your patience as I slept last week. I must have needed it. And I feel pretty good. I just, waiting for my hoping my tooth, you know, uh long night of whips. I'm gonna go back to my knitting after I find the ladies' room. All right, guys. Love you. Can't wait to see you next week. A Sunday, excuse me. Can't wait to see you on Sunday. All right, everybody. Love, luck, and lollipops. Mwah. Good night, everybody.